Hello friends, my name is Sumit Thakur and today I would be talking about the most searched food that is trending globally. This is specifically for the cooks and chefs who want to know about what is in the trend, and for the most businesses it's an amazing thing. The most searched and trending food globally in 2025 is pizza, particularly with the new inventive variations and regional styles gaining massive popularity. There is a notable rise in the multiple pizza styles such as Detroit style with a 117% increase in menu appearances recently. Grandma Pizza, New York fold over, Chicago deep fish, and fusion pizzas with toppings inspired by Middle Eastern and Korean and Indian flavors. Innovative crusts like cauliflower crust and novel toppings such as hot honey and pepperoni cups also have contributed to pizza's global search and menu dominance. Alongside pizza, other highly loved and searched global foods include Mexican tacos, Japanese ramen, Indian butter chicken, Chinese dim sum, Korean barbecue, Spanish paella, and French croissants, all celebrated for their cultural significance and widespread popularity. Thus, pizza stands out as the most searched and enduring favorite food globally in 2025, driven by creativity, regional reinventions, and social media appeal. Um Something I want to tell about the top ingredients driving the food searches. Here are the top ingredients driving global food searches and innovation in 2025. Plant based proteins, chickpea, fava bean, pea, almond, and lentil proteins are trending as consumers demand natural, less processed plant protein or sources over traditional soya and whey. These ingredients are being used beyond meat substitutes in bakery, snacks, and ready to eat categories. Sustainable and upcycled ingredients, example food fibers, whey byproduct, pulp and surplus produce are gaining traction as a part of a wider push for the sustainability and circular economy practices. Locally sourced produce and climate resilient crops are also key, especially as climate concerns and reshape ingredient sourcing. Spices and global flavors, chili peppers, umami rich mushrooms, and a wide array of spicy, tangy, and tropical ingredients such as za'atar, gochujang, black cardamom, ginger, pineapple, and coconut are trending, inspired by global cuisines including Korean, Mexican, Middle Eastern, and South Asian food. Functional and health boosting ingredients. Ingredients serving gut health, probiotics, prebiotics, fermented grains, miso, beauty, collagen, peptides, botanicals, and wellness adaptogens, omega 3s, and sought after for their perceived health benefits. High fiber, vitamin, and clean label fortifications are now key drivers for consumer choices. Alternative sweeteners and reduced sugar, fat, salt. There is a strong movement to reduce added sugars and salts through natural alternatives, including monk fruit, stevia, and fruit concentrates, quality and real food ingredients. Consumers are intensely focused on ingredient transparency, cleanliness, freshness, and recognizable real food components. Natural ingredients lists such as are in high demand. Fermented foods and functional fermentation. Fermented ingredients like miso, yogurt, cultures, kimchi, kombucha, and other naturally preserved or flavor enhancing agents are more prominent than ever, supporting their both flavor and health trends. I simply want to tell that these North Korean dishes and Korean dishes are and widely used these fermented foods. And if you want to become an international chef, you need to. I wouldn't learn this, know about this food slowly and slowly. It's like something like out of my concept, um, out of my scope. I never knew that culinary world would be so vast. In spite of spending doing my MBA and doing masters in hotel management, I think this is like a never-ending process of gaining knowledge. Botanicals and superfoods, herbs, flowers, and superfoods such as turmeric, moringa, spirulina, and berries remain highly popular for both flavor and perceived health benefits. Summary table of top running ingredients: plant based proteins, chickpea, lentil, fava bean almond proteins. In short, sustainably sourced plant based proteins, functional super ingredients for gut health and wellness, vibrant global spices. A vibrant glows by fermented food, clean label transparency, and upcycled materials are the standouts driving global food ingredients searches and innovation in 2025. These trends reflect a consumer shift toward health, flavor, convenience, quality, and planet friendly choices. And after one semester of MBA and the um, what do I say, practicing speeches. I just searched at this present moment culinary speeches, whether given by chefs at graduation award or public events, often focus on values, inspiration, and stories behind the art of cooking. Here are notable example themes and inspirational highlights from the culinary world. Inspiration and overcoming adversity. Chef Zeph Henderson delivered a motivation speech about his journey from a drug dealer to gourmet chef. He emphasized the power of discovering one's potential, building strong relationships, and changing lives through food. His story demonstrates how cooking can be a path to transformation and redemption, inspiring others to overcome adversity and pursue dreams, celebrating root and cultural heritage. Chef Vijay Kumar, James Bird Award winner 2025, gave an emotional speech. When I started cooking, I never thought of a dark skinned boy from Tamil Nadu would make it into a room like this, but the food I grew upon, the food made with care, with fire, with soul, is now taking the main stage. There is no such thing as a poor person food or rich person food, it's beautiful, powerful, and the real luxury is able to connect with each other around the dinner table. Then tonight, Indian cuisine stands tall, Tamil food stands tall, my own food and the heritage stands tall, and it all matters. I stand here for everyone who never thought this story began belonged to be on a stage like this. This speech resonated for its celebration of culture, food, diversity, and power of heritage. Unity, peace, and the power of hospitality. Chef Kevin Mitchell recreated the spirit of historic chef Nath Fuller's post Civil War banquet with a speech focusing on hospitality and peace. It is an ancient custom that once people at the same table share bread and salt, they shall do not harm to one another. I prepare dishes whose deliciousness makes pleasure go around the table. Tonight there is a particular pleasure or particular taste that's featured. The taste of liberty for me, it is just makes the food taste somehow better. The speech highlighted the ununifying role of food and gratitude for freedom and a notion that sharing meals fosters peace and understanding. Graduation and motivation for culinary arts. Culinary Institute graduation speech. We as cooks and bakers have the ability to take the experience of eating to a whole other level. It is only our skills and our passion and love for what we do makes it possible to provide the guest an incredible experience that is not just multisensory but evokes emotions and even memories as future culinary leaders. Whether it is in restaurants, hotels, food services, retail, or even the food network, we are going to have a major part in educating the public through our work and redefining the world we say it. We are graduating today not as chefs or managers, but as qualified professional cooks and bakers. My fellow graduates, let's savor this very special day and take this with a grain of salt, eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we make work. This speech captures the blend of humor, pride, and humility found in the culinary profession. Wisdom from world-renowned chefs, quotes from the often featured in the culinary speeches. Good food, good eating is all about risk. Anthony Bourdain. If you want to become great chef, you have to work with great chefs. Cooking is good. This was about Gordon Ramsay's. Cooking is about passion. Gordon Ramsay. The table is a meeting place. Even the simplest food is a gift. Lori called real food does not have ingredients. Real food is ingredients. And there's all your themes found in culinary speech, passion and dedication, unity and diversity, service and humility. Hmm. Let us talk about the economic speeches. Ha. Let us see that where it would take us to, since there is no benefit in just talking about the culinary arts and not talking about the money and not talking about the capital. In when you lose some capital, people just think like you are of nothing, no value. So it is very necessary for us to, if I'm going on the path of the public speaking, this is very nice for me to know about the economic speeches, and there is direct confrontation between me and the viewers. I do not care if there is only one view, but there is a direct confrontation between me. I have listened to the about uh, in this last mix 6 months, 7 months. I have listened to about thousands and thousands of speeches and listened, read a lot and a lot of dirty and good books, mature books, majority of light novels, and a lot of things, complex things regarding these studies. And I just know that there is nothing dirty. And everything is happening in life. It's the reality. Some things make some people happy. So does the writer write it. And so statistics is also same like for me. I do not understand the statistics. What is it? It's like an under unvisited land for me. So it is just like I would say, wish I could learn it. And so economic speeches, there are examples and themes of economic speeches ranging from historic calls for economic reform to modern addresses on growth, inequality, and global challenges. These speeches blend policy vision, inspiration, and analysis, often shaping economic discourse and decision making worldwide. John F. Kennedy, American economic policy. Unless the economy is functioning properly, our people will not be employed at good wages, our businessmen will not produce efficiently and profitably, our farmers will not receive fair prices, and our nation will lack funds for defense, schools, roads, and other public services. I think this must be the end. Thank you.